Citigroup's offices in Canary Wharf, and we're currently attending the Target Jobs Women in Banking event. So the day started off with a keynote speaker from Virginia Laird, who is a Citi employee. She gave us some interesting insights on her career and gave us some key tips for success. One of the key takeaways from me was that she told the students to be relevant. I think that's really important these days, so that was a real key takeaway from me, and I'm sure it was for most of the women that were there. We then went on to a networking lunch, which was fantastic. We got to meet some great candidates. We got to talk to them about what they're interested in, what business groups they would like to apply for at Macquarie and other banks that are here today. We got to understand what they're studying and why they're interested in the finance industry. We then went on to a demystifying investment banking session. That was really interesting. We had a speaker from our business called Adam Hain. He represented Macquarie and spoke about mergers and acquisitions. We also heard from Deutsche Bank and we also heard from Citigroup. They spoke about other various subjects as well, and that was very insightful. We got to get an understanding of different areas of banking as well, so that was quite useful for the students who may not know what area of banking they want to go into. So we had an Insider Insight session today with two graduates from our business, someone from our investment banking team and someone from risk management group. We then went on to a skills session workshop where my colleague and I gave the students an insight into what we're looking for at Macquarie, what they can expect from our interview process and how they can succeed, and we gave them some interview tips, so hopefully they will apply those to the interview process so they can be successful applicants. We had a panel event where we heard from Mitsubishi, Macquarie, Deutsche Bank, Royal Bank of Canada and Citigroup. The idea was that the senior females gave the candidates insights into their careers, where they had been, where they'd come from and where they possibly see their career going. It was a good example for them of where they could potentially end up and what the career may look like for them in the financial services industry. We wrapped up with a networking event where the candidates had a chance to meet our business as well as the other businesses that were attending today. It was a chance for them to understand what the roles were in the businesses that we're looking for, what skill set they might need to bring to the table in order to be successful with our bank, and just to get a general sense of whether they want to work in the financial services industry.
From attending this event, I've learnt more about the opportunities available for graduates and the opportunities available for first year students. So now I know more about the application process and what I need to do to apply.
I found out so much more about investment banking that I didn't know before. Like, I kind of had a vague idea, but I didn't really know as much as I found out today. Like all the, Deutsche Bank, Citi, RBS, they've opened my mind so much more about what investment banking really is about, and all their different insights, that it's just really beneficial to anyone who is thinking of going into investment banking or finance or any of those big industries.
I would recommend this event to someone thinking about attending because it's valuable insight from those who've actually experienced it, and I think it's been really useful.